Richard Williams is a new meme of a muscular man who looks like Conan the Barbarian climbing to the top of a cliff accompanied by the song,
Tatu, нас не догонят.
In this video, I will tell you how this meme originated, who is depicted in the animation itself, and how this meme is related to the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. First of all, let's understand where this meme originated from. Its origin dates back to 1967, when the artist Frank Frazetta drew the picture Against the Gods. It depicts a man who stands on top of a rock and points a sword into the sky, as if challenging the gods. It was this painting that became the prototype of animation. But where did the animation itself come from and who drew it? Its origin dates back to 1978, when the company Jovan appealed to the artist Richard Williams to make them an animated advertisement for their new aftershave. Interestingly, Richard Williams was not an ordinary artist. For example, he is the author of the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which he created while working at Disney. He even had his own animation studio in London, which enjoyed great prestige and respect. In the late 70s, Richard Williams opened his second studio in Los Angeles. The first job the Los Angeles studio received was a 30-second commercial for Jovan. The animation was inspired by the aforementioned picture. The commercial itself depicts a muscular man climbing to the top of a mountain while prehistoric creatures are flying around him and lightning flashes when he reaches the top. Aftershave descends to him from the sky, which he immediately smears on his face. Then he symbolically pulls out a sword, showing how much strength and energy he has received.
Aftershave alone. Remember.
Although the animation appears simple, in 1978 it was literally a masterpiece that only Disney cartoons could match. However, the question remains, who is this man? The predominant theory suggests that this is the legendary Conan the Barbarian, and if you look closely you can really see the similarities. This theory becomes even more plausible from the fact that initially the company Jovan wanted to make a live-action commercial with Arnold Schwarzenegger, who played Conan the Barbarian, and admit he is very similar to the man in the animation. Later, Richard Williams convinced everyone that he could personally make an equally interesting ad himself. I wonder if advertising with Arnold Schwarzenegger would become as popular as animation? Write your guesses in the comments. Now that we have explored the entire history of the animation itself, let's understand how it became a popular meme and why everyone associates it with Europeans. The animation was first uploaded to the YouTube channel Inkling Studio in 2009, where it gathered a lot of views, but the real wave of popularity began in TikTok. For some reason, TikTok users began to associate this meme with Europeans. One of the earliest memes was posted by a user with the username TradGuy. With his video, he basically started a trend where people started attributing stereotypes about Europeans to the animation. By the way, TikTok users really like this meme. Rather, I would even say the animation itself, which was reminiscent of old Disney cartoons. I wonder why. On December 4th, the full version of the meme with music was released on YouTube, which was published by YouTuber under the nickname Valentino. For 3 weeks, the video has already been watched by 1.5 million people. There's also a version of the meme with the song Son by Rammstein. But it did not gain the same popularity. At this point, the story is gaining momentum and things are getting much more interesting. In early December, the meme started its second wave of popularity, which even overtook the first one. People suddenly began to use animation to convey the feelings of drinking. By the way, it is not quite clear what emotions the man shows in the animation, so you can write your version in the comments. Personally, I think he is overwhelmed with motivation to reach new heights, and more in the literal sense. Returning to the video, in recent days, many people began to bring the meme to absurdity, where it is not clear what the humor is. Some not only brought the meme to absurdity, but also became memes themselves. Well, if you have any ideas about what other memes to take apart, write them in the comments. See you in the next video.